Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the RoboMan YouTube channel. I'm back from doing whatever this was. Yeah, it happens. Christmas time is here. You love Christmas time. I love Christmas time. We all love Christmas time. Something about snow on the ground, the 250 nutcrackers in my room, and the smell of hot chocolate in the air really get me going. This guy is my favorite. But you want to know what else really gets me going? The prospect of giving money to my favorite corporate overlord so I can watch funny little YouTube Red shows on my barbecue sauce covered iPad. Introducing YouTube Red. That's what this video is about. Surprise! I'm like, the outfit for this video, I'm trying to be like a YouTube employee. I'm wearing like all red. I feel like this is what a YouTube employee would wear. You know, gotta rep the colors. Yeah, this is the YouTube the YouTube gang sign. You gotta him with one of those, yeah, something like that. I got hair in my mouth. YouTube Red is basically what YouTube Premium was before YouTube Premium, except YouTube Red sounds like a porn site, which to me it might as well be. And YouTube Premium sounds like a waste of $20. YouTube Red was introduced in 2015, which gave you the perks of listening to ad-free YouTube, having background play so you can play Clash Royale while listening to your favorite Let's Players, and also having access to YouTube original shows, which is what I'm mainly going to be talking about today. You're telling me that YouTube's going to give money to some of my favorite creators so they can make higher quality videos and shows? That sounds freaking awesome, Lois! Sadly, a lot of these YouTube Red shows were given to creators that I didn't watch and or didn't care about. I mean, how old was I in like 2016? Like 10? I was 10. So yeah, let's just say I wasn't very interested in Liza on Demand or Secret Life of Woman Who Falls Over a lot. But I did care about this YouTube Red show called Good Game. Good Game featured the Game Grumps, also known as Aaron Hansen and Dan Evidan. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I would never do such a thing, but I don't really have a personal attachment to the Game Grumps, never really watched them growing up, but this YouTube Red show did catch my attention because it was about, esports. Esports, that's the one. This show follows Ryan and Alex, which I will, from this point on, be only referring to Aaron and Dan. Aaron and Dan want to make an esports team because they're broke, so they can be broke no longer, because as we all know, making esports teams make you very rich and is extremely profitable. Yes, of course. So to make an esports team, they assemble the greatest team ever, featuring Woman Who Plays Tennis, Angry Screaming Indian Child, Woman 2, and Gay Man. Lorenzo, call me. The characters in the show are just kind of funny. Aaron is this loser who peaked in high school playing some shitty MOBA game, and his best friend Dan is just a happy-go-lucky, good vibes kind of guy. In episode 1, we see Dan and Aaron collect all these people for their esports team to participate in a charity event for this fictional Dota 2 ripoff called Killcore, which, if I'm being honest, looks pretty fun as a game. Also, every time they show the characters playing the game, it's actually, like, really good. Like, they do a really good job of actually showing the gameplay and not being like, here's the character off screen pressing buttons on a keyboard. No, it feels like they're actually playing the game, which is honestly pretty great. Literally every time they actually show the characters playing Killcore, I sat up in my chair and locked into watching the show because I actually just thought it was pretty entertaining. Whoa, is that Dan Hartman, creator of legendary shows such as Community and, Computer Man? That's the one, Computer Man. Whoa, is that Terry Crews? I don't even know what Terry Crews even does now, but that's cool, I guess. Dan and Aaron's team plays against this other team ran by this guy named Steam and Seaman, which, like, okay, yeah, you didn't have to tell everybody. And then right before Dan and Aaron's team is about to beat Steam and Seaman's team, a kid in a wheelchair runs over a cord, knocking the power out, not letting them finish the match. Okay, it's, yeah, sure, whatever. Episode 2 is about saying slurs.
We'll start with the easy ones.
That's really all I have to say about it. It's not very great. I really don't like this kid Kamal in the show. That's the angry Indian child. He's just very annoying to sit through. He's like the original rage baiter. He just makes me angry whenever he starts talking. He is cringe. Untrue. He is cancerous. Almost there. He has the intellectual capabilities of my average Valorant teammates. True, but not right. All right. I got it. He's unfunny. He's extremely unfunny and annoying. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner, folks. He is unfunny. That is the worst part about his character, is that he's just not funny. I don't know, though. He said the word chud back in, like, 2016, so, like, he's kind of cool in my books.
Next game, can you be less of a chud?
Episode 3 is about the tennis girl and Dan treating killcore practice, like tennis practice, leading the tennis girl to have a stroke. A stroke? Okay, Dan, I didn't know you were an evil piece of shit. Episode 4 is about Lorenzo, the best character in the show, by the way, coming to terms with the fact that he's not very good at killcore, but the team is just using him for his money. Kind of sad. Episode 5 is about Ash, the esports commentator woman that's on their team, almost leaving their team to go to a different team because that team is all women and she wants to join that, I guess. Now, honestly, from episode 1 to episode 5, I've mostly enjoyed the show. But then episode 6 happens. Let me tell you about episode 6. You would imagine that episode 6 is the team gets back together and everyone's all happy. They go to the Killcore tournament and they win Killcore and they become rich. That's not what happened. What happened is extremely underwhelming and not a good conclusion. One half of the episode is dedicated to the characters going to a party at this mansion that's hosted by the Killcore creator, where just like random shit happens. It's not good. Throughout the show, we've been getting glimpses of the Killcore creator, this like Gabe Newell fat guy, right? And they're hyping him up like he's like Thanos or something, like the Avengers are gonna have to come together and save the day, which I mean, he kind of is. Aaron and the Killcore creator have a little exchange together, which is very awkward. And while this is happening, Aaron sees Dan chatting up with Mr. Seaman. And this obviously leads to a third act Disney conflict, right? And after that, Dan and Aaron have to work out their differences, come together, and defeat Mr. Seaman, which they do. They beat Mr. Seaman's team, known as Lucid Nightmare, making him crash out, and he starts, like, baby raging on stage, which is actually pretty fun to watch. Now you're thinking to yourself, after they beat Lucid Nightmare, they're going to win the tournament, right? Nope. They lose to an even bigger group of losers. And that's the end of the show. Wow. I think if the show was given around 8 or 9 episodes instead of 6, I would have liked the show a lot more because it wouldn't have just focused on one character per episode. That's their arc, one character per episode. And then it's very formulaic and not very interesting. I think if it just had more episodes, it would have been a lot better show. This show has a swearing problem. I know, it's 2016. Saying the F word is really freaking cool. But guess what? It's not cool when every character does it. Mainly Kamal. They just say it constantly, 24/7, every scene. It gets degrading after a while. Look, I'm a Has-Been Hotel fan, all right?
See, you messed with my daughter, and now I am going to fuck you!
Room for one more? I know about swearing a lot in shows, and trust me, it's bad in this show, and it's bad in Has-Been Hotel. It's not very fun to sit through. Also, I'm gonna restate this, having each episode be based around the character feels really bad to sit through. Let me just explain. When a character at the beginning of the episode is being super mean and evil and out of character for no reason, you know that episode is going to be based around them, and then in the next 20 minutes, whatever they were being mean and evil and weird about is going to be resolved. So there's zero tension no matter what happens in the show. I'm pretty sure every time this happened where I was like, oh, I can see where this is going, I just opened up Clash Royale on my phone, realized I'm playing against a Boss Bandit player, and then just closed the app and I was like, this shit sucks.
I'm Matt Pat. And this is Game Lab.
Game Lab is a show for gamers. And as a gamer myself, I think this show is okay. It's really just Matt Pat going, what if we played video games, but in real life? And that's the entire show. We got Rocket League, we got Five Nights at Freddy's, we got Metal Gear Solid. These are some pretty awesome games in real life. In the Rocket League episode, Matt Pat brings on Captain Sparkles, which I like him, by the way. He's pretty cool. I think he collects cars or something. I don't know. Actually, that's like totally why he's in the Rocket League episode, is because he likes cars. But as a child, I was a little strange. For some reason, I don't think I fully grasped the concept of being a homosexual. So as like a 11, 12-year-old, I told my mom that Captain Sparkles was dreamy. And from that point on, I think she thought I was gay. I don't know why I said that about Captain Sparkles, but yeah, If you're listening to this, the captain, please make more Minecraft videos. The songs, they're really good. They made me cry sometimes. Game Labs as a concept is pretty cool because it's just MatPat going, all right, guys, today we're going to be recreating the nukes dropping from Fallout 4. I just want to see how far MatPat's going to push it. Is he going to start, like, killing people? If so, when? And where can I watch? MatPat would make a really good serial killer. You guys ever watched FNAF the musical? I think he was a serial killer. He was like purple guy. He was like, purple guy! And he like ripped off the mask. That was really cool. This show really varies episode to episode. Like, I think the Rocket League episode's pretty cool and the FNAF episode's pretty cool. But like watching out of shape, overweight gamers trying to do parkour or defuse a bomb is not very fun to watch. It's actually pretty boring. The real saving grace of the show is just MatPat being generally charismatic and extremely exuberant and funny, so that's nice. I haven't watched the theory channels since MatPat left, mainly because I didn't watch them for the theories. I watched them because of MatPat, because he's just a funny guy. So yeah, MatPat, please come back. It wasn't just about the theories. What we had was special, okay? Please come back.
MatPat, come back. MatPat, come back, I need you. Look out, MatPat.
Scare PewDiePie is bad? What? Who would have guessed that? I mean, me personally, I don't think it's very good. It's really just PewDiePie overreacting and being overly scared to mildly scary things that the showrunners put him through. It's not very scary at all. Like, he is playing it up for the camera, man. This man is not scared. In Scare PewDiePie, they even do the obligatory FNAF episode, and MatPat's here too. Okay, I guess like both these shows were being shot around the same time, and they're like, "Yo, MatPat, get over here, bro. Get that ass over here, man. We gotta record FNAF." In the first episode, it's based around Felix. Yeah, he lets me call him Felix. What's wrong with that, guys? Going to the doctor's office to get like a checkup or something, and this seemingly crazy Swedish guy busts into the doctor's office and he starts freaking out like, Felix, save me, Felix, Felix, I need you, please, I need this. And Felix is like, oh man, this is so weird. And then police come into the doctor's office and take him away. Okay, that wasn't very scary. That's just like the average doctor experience. Like, I don't know, it's not that weird. In the second episode, Milkiplier is there because why not? I guess he's here now. And they have to escape this like alien isolation themed laser maze, which is actually pretty cool. Too bad after the episode's done, or like as it's like winding down, Felix goes into his car to leave, right? And he gets jump scared by this random fan who's waiting in his car who is asking to do a threesome with him and his girlfriend. It's cringe. It's just cringe. It's not even scary. It's not good. I don't like it either way for me. And then every episode past this point follows the same exact formula where it gets really repetitive. PewDiePie goes to a mental hospital. PewDiePie goes to a dominatrix's house. PewDiePie goes to Camden, New Jersey and gets sold fentanyl. I don't know. Fuck it. Why not? I didn't really watch PewDiePie during his horror game era. I started watching him when he was in like his commentary era where he was like edgy and weird. So I don't know. Maybe this show just like wasn't made for me. It just didn't like resonate with me. I don't know. It's very odd. As we all know, Scare PewDiePie Season 2 was canceled due to Felix's several controversies, including saying the gamer word on a bridge.
What a fucking...
I always thought I might be.
And paying people to say some not very nice things to a certain group of people. Did he slip up and say the bad word? Yes, he did. You can decide if that's bad. I'm not here to tell you what's right and wrong, all right? Was he maybe a little anti-Semitic? Oh, he was more than a little anti-Semitic. Was this anti-Semitic joke of his a joke? Maybe it was a joke. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I think that he should probably get his show back. I know it's like really far out now. Like no one thinks about these shows anymore, but like, come on guys, please. You gave Logan Paul's show back to him after he showed a dead body. I think that show was called like The Thinning or something. And then it's not about his hairline. Let me tell you that. So yeah, I think Scare PewDiePie should come back for Season 2 with Jacksepticeye in it like it was originally planned. So yeah, can we get Jack and PewDiePie back, please? I'm begging. Have you guys ever been in one of those extremely elaborate haunted houses where like the people in costumes like get up all on your face and mess with you? I've never been in one because I can't hold myself back. I don't know my own strength. Someone might come up to me and might mess with me and I might be like, BRRRR! And I might just kill them. Anyway, yeah, Night of the Living Dead is basically what that would be if YouTube dumped a ton of money into it and made it super elaborate and actually like really cool for no reason. So here's the premise. 10 YouTubers are put into this super scary abandoned hospital with these infected people that are zombies and they're trying to kill them. And over the next couple days, the group of YouTubers have to assemble a machine called the Order and escape the facility. And yeah, this show has its own lore. It's not very good. So yeah, the company that owns the building is called Conop. What a stupid company name. And basically, they wanted to create like a super soldier serum, right? But it went badly. Oh no. And now zombies are here. How original. Let me just say, the YouTubers that they picked for this show ended up being a train wreck for the most part. A lot of these guys are just walking tragedies of the YouTube landscape of today. For example, you have two prank channels. You have FuzzyTube and Vitaly, two YouTubers that like literally went insane. I'm actually like scared of FuzzyTube. I remember like, what was it called? Like July 15th, his July 15th event where he just harassed Drake for like a month trying to get him to come to his concert. It was absolute disaster. And Vitaly is off of bath salts, punching women in the street. Also, not to mention, I'm pretty sure he's still in jail in the Philippines for just harassing people. So, yeah, it's not a good look so far. You also got Dennis from How to Prank It Up. A lot of prank YouTubers here. Let's see how his channel's doing. And oh my God, he hasn't uploaded in like literally years. The only thing I remember about Dennis really from How to Prank It Up is that iDubbbz made a content cop on him one time, but we know what happened to iDubbbz. Let's just say, I'm the better Ian. They also have this Viner that they picked off the street named like Brandon or something. He's just like some like child that they just nabbed and put in a room of a bunch of adults. Very odd choice. I feel like he's literally a Viner. Okay, sure, whatever, man. This show must have been really hard to pull off with all these moving pieces and with zany side characters they meet. It must have been really expensive and really elaborate to do. Do I think to YouTube it was really worth doing all this? No, not at all. They probably honestly lost money doing this. This seemed really expensive for no reason. Did I enjoy this show? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was pretty entertaining, actually. I just liked seeing all, like, 6 of the mental patients inside the hospital just, like, freaking out at each other. Like, there were times where Vitaly and FuzzyTube just got into, like, arguments. And yeah, it was probably scripted, but oh my God, was it entertaining. I think episode 3 is my favorite episode because in that episode, there's this puzzle where they have to navigate this room that's filled with glass on the floor, and there's zombies in this room that can't see but can only hear, so they have to like tiptoe around some glass. It's very interesting, actually. Like, really good decisions were made here for this episode in particular. This show is kind of like eating fast food. When you eat it, you feel good, but then afterwards you kind of feel terrible. Your belly's kind of in a knot. You're like, oh, you know, you don't really feel that great, right? That's kind of how this show feels to me. It's just whatever. I think YouTube Red as a concept is really cool, because I can bet you there's a lot of really talented, creative people on YouTube that would really, really appreciate a larger budget to make a really cool TV show. Think of Zach Hadel and Michael Cusack. These people were pretty popular on the internet for their time, and now they're on to making one of the best animated adult shows in recent memory with Smiling Friends. You see what happens when you give people a bigger budget and creative freedom to do whatever they want? They can make something really special. So yeah, what's the point of this video? I don't know. YouTube, give me like $5 billion. I'll make something cool. And just like that, the Roboman Christmas special comes to an end. I know that I'm pretty excited for Christmas. How about you guys? I got some hot chocolate here. Just kidding, that's milk. In conclusion, YouTube Red didn't really work out very well for YouTube. It was kind of a weird experiment that went nowhere. There were maybe like 2 successful shows, being Scare PewDiePie and like Vsauce, Mindscape, or whatever it was called. Minefield, I don't know. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right, that's it. Happy holidays from the Roboman channel. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.